Deck the sticks. Oh no.
We wish you
A merry stick,
Christmas.
miss. We wish you a merry stick, miss. We wish you a merry stick, miss. And a happy stick year. Yep. Ruined it. All right.
It worked. Very nice. Very nice. What's going on, Stick Crew? Welcome back to the Stick Crew podcast.
My name is Finn Van Eekirk, joined right here with my co-host, Spenny Castle. We got TJ White over there, Mr. Connor Farley in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. It is our 5th hockey episode, I believe. And we did take last week off. Do apologize. We're super busy with life and football.
Load management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to make some cuts in the Stick Crew, you know.
Yeah.
We've been very light recently.
So Dayton, sorry that you had to hear it this way, but you know what's funny? I guarantee he doesn't even watch it anyway, so it's just gonna be pointless.
Excellent clip reposted though.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy holiday season, everybody. Thank you so much for watching on the YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow on the Instagram and on the TikTok and on Apple and Spotify if you're listening. Doing your Christmas shopping. Well, you should have done it by now. It's probably gonna be out like a few days. So
If you haven't done it, like
you're fucked.
Chop chop.
chop chop.
I think we should name this one the Sticks and Sleighs Special.
Hey.
Okay.
What do we think?
He was thinking that up in the car ride the whole way here.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to crack that one out.
There's no way that was an original thought.
No, that actually was. I just thought of it right now, to be honest with you.
And one more
I
time,
know
sticks and
You guys are in the
sleighs.
presence of an absolute genius. I understand this is overwhelming for you all.
Where
but
is he?
Oh, okay. all right. I'm just going to keep to my laptop here. Write down even more good ideas.
But yeah, so I mean, we have missed a relatively good amount of news over the past few weeks. You know, like one of the biggest trades we've seen in quite a while. But we're gonna talk about that in a bit and get over to our Stick Crew standouts. We're just gonna talk about a few guys that have been playing out of their mind the last week or so, and just talk about how that impacts their fantasy value. So let's start with
What?
Mr.
Why'd you get 2 candy canes and I got 1?
Oh, because I'm special.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
These are the hot button issues that we're touching on off rip.
Yeah. It's pretty hot for me. I'm kind of pissed.
Me and TJ don't have any candy canes.
Well, there's a reason for that.
What should our
You guys
stands
aren't
go
allowed
here?
those anymore.
Not after that. Yeah.
Not after last time.
Yeah, fuck the great candy cane event of 2024.
Oh Lord.
All right,
So
go
essentially,
ahead.
we took the candy canes and we shoved it. Yeah.
And demonetized.
Automatically. All right, who's up first?
TJ, you start us off here, brother.
Okay, my Stick Crew standout, former Calgary Flame, has just been on a real heater this year. Garnett Hathaway. So in 33 games this year, and I've never seen this done before, he's hit the 0-0. So what that is essentially is 0 goals, 0 assists for 0 points. So what he's doing while playing is he's really just skating. He's really just skating back.
Bro, that's got to be a record, man. That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games for
With no
production
points.
at all.
Yeah, the Tony
You don't
Snow.
even fumble your way into an assist. Like, that's nothing.
That is impressive.
Yeah,
It actually almost is impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
but aside from
shout out Garnett.
yeah, great, forever a Flame.
One of the flames of all time for sure.
Yeah.
One of the all-time Flames.
You never know. Maybe the Flyers will retire the jersey. It's a good year. But the real one is Linus Ullmark. He's been playing well lately. He had a really rough start to the year. He's now 4-0 in his last 4 starts. He had a shutout against the Pens 2 games ago. He's hot right now. And the Sens are tied for 5th in the Atlantic, but they're only 1 point behind Tampa, who's currently 3rd. So it's really tight in the East. And I think if he keeps on this hot streak, that's just what they need to propel and make the playoffs for a 2nd straight year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the Sens have been clicking recently. I'm just gonna segue right into my guy because it's Mr. Fellow podcaster Brady Kachuk, Mr.
When are we getting that collab going?
I think that's going to be a lot more on them than it is us. I think we're pretty open to having them whenever they whenever they're ready to get it done. It's
we have to send them a Christmas card.
Yeah, you know, boys, we'll accommodate to your schedule.
Or
No problem.
boys, it's as easy as this. We blackmail them. Matthew, you played in Calgary for 6 years. I have some dirt on you from Cowboys. Huh?
yeah, actually, that might be the way to get it done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I will leak everything. By New Year's Eve. By New Year's Eve, if you do not collab with us.
You have fucking 10 days, bucko.
I think your ransom is supposed to be like anonymous or something. We should have got you a ski
shit.
mask.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Do you have any pantyhose?
Now say it.
Do you have any pantyhose?
Now say it.
Okay, Spencer, say it.
Matthew Kachuk.
Your
time has come.
Because I gotta find my mic. Why do I wanted to go Kermit the Frog there?
Matthew Kachuk, you owe me $1 million.
You sound like Venom.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You got like a little bit of a vein.
All right, I think
Oh,
we've decided
Lord.
I'm not making the ransom video.
Yeah.
I'm not making the ransom video. It's got to be one of you guys.
I was
Yeah,
born in the
Spence,
darkness.
Spence not making the cut here. Anyways, Brady, shout out to you in the last week here. He's got 6 points in his last 4 games with 23 shots. Man is firing it like crazy. I think he had 10 in one game in one of those 4. Yeah, since he's returned, they've been looking like how they should. And
Playoff team, yeah.
yeah, and you know, I feel like the biggest piece of that is your guy, Linus Ullmark, because he's not been the most consistent since moving over to Ottawa. So they really need to get him going. They have a pretty good defensive core, very deep forward team.
Yeah.
Shane Pinto on the IR right now, but yeah, once he gets back, it'll just get better, and it's definitely very promising for them.
Yeah, love to see it.
Connor, let's hear it.
Yeah, man, I'm not reinventing the wheel or anything by any means on this one. I'm reluctant to do it out of the sheer hate in my heart, but even by his standards, man, Connor McDavid in the last month or so has been pretty fucking unreal. He's got 26 points through 11 games in December.
That's fucking wild.
That's insane. I mean, if you're looking at like an almost 3-point per game clip, is fucked.
Yeah.
There's guys in like the NBA that can't even average 3 points per game, and you can get that in one shot. No, I mean, just kind of mental, man. Even by his standards, he's got the Oilers back in a playoff spot.
Yeah.
This is what getting rid of Stuart Skinner will do to a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
A little bit of motivation there.
Damn near saved the franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks as a Flames fan because they're going to stroll on into the playoffs again, but yeah.
I mean, it's better than seeing them tank and get a high pick,
Yeah, it is, man. I mean, just fucking Connors, man. They're just electric at this hockey shit. Farley, Bedard, and McDavid. And
Farley,
especially that first one.
I don't think I know.
He's kind of head and shoulders above the rest.
What,
but
what roster percentage is that guy at?
Yeah, you can grab him on the waiver wire.
he's out there.
Like everybody.
Yeah, 0%. Actually, on Yahoo, there's one guy in Idaho that took a flyer on me this year.
And he's your uncle.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Davis, you're getting a Christmas card, bud.
Uncle Davis.
Sorry, I want to like actually look at what you wrote as your stick.
I did, yeah. It was typed in our doc sheet today as Connor McFuckface.
Just thought that was relevant.
It was typed in a different way than I
presented
I've talked about him here.
Yeah.
Really not a fan.
There was some passion
at the end
in
of the
that
day. Yeah, not the good kind of passion either. Just, revenge, hate,
Yeah,
all those
100%.
things.
Yeah, still playing out of his mind though.
Yeah.
Would you, if you had Nathan McKinnon,
Nope.
I know we talked about
Nope.
this. But would you throw Nathan McKinnon 1-for-1 out there for McDavid if you had him?
You probably should, but nope.
Should you?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably.
But it's also pretty lateral at the end of the day. They
Yeah.
probably even out around the same.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Personally, I would not.
you would keep McKinnon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would too.
I feel like McKinnon's just going to be more stable no matter what.
Yeah. I think McDavid probably comes slightly more back down to earth, which
I can
is
see another run.
pretty unreal still.
Well,
but
Yeah.
McDavid, I don't think it's not like it was when like earlier in his career, right? Like he's definitely more. It's not load management, but like he's definitely gearing more up for the playoffs. You know what I mean?
he's a little more.
So
streaky,
yeah,
a
it's
little more,
you're not gonna see another, at least in my opinion, another 150 point season from McDavid until he wins his cup. Because it's just not his focus anymore, winning like a Hearts and all
He doesn't
that.
care. He doesn't care
No,
about
like-
the point production.
No,
he just,
not
he
at
just
all.
wants the cup.
Yeah, he just wants the cup. That's why, like, I still think the Oilers are dangerous. If even if they're like a wild card
Oh, for
team,
sure.
because they're not trying to win the West. They're not trying to win their div. Like that's not their goal. There, like they're trying to.
Meanwhile,
clearly it doesn't
McKinnon is
matter.
like,
Yeah.
give me both.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose fucking 3 times this year, and
Yeah.
Well, it's just
and I'm gonna score as much as I want and get as many
Yeah.
points as possible.
Yeah. Oh, it's
These fucking Mick guys too, man. McDavid, McKinnon,
yeah.
McFarley.
It's fucking unbelievable, dude, that the Colorado Avalanche have only lost 2 regulation games the entire year.
It's mental.
That's just in
It's
30,
actually mental.
35 games, and they've lost twice in regulation.
I mean, to
Like,
put that like into perspective, the Broncos just lost their 3rd game of the season this year. The NFL plays 18 games a year, and there's
Yeah.
not a team that's taken 2 losses in regulation. Like
Yeah.
that's mental.
That is actually nuts.
That's insane.
All right. Well, I guess actually no, Finn, you can segue on over.
we didn't
We
talk
already-
about your guy.
We already got there.
Oh no, I was just letting Finn do it.
I
Go ahead.
don't
Ask
want to
me.
hear it.
Ask me.
All
Ask me the question.
right. Who is the Stick Crew standout?
Sam Bennett. And do you want to know why I'm reacting like this?
Why are you reacting like this, Spen?
Because somebody dropped him about 2 weeks ago. And then, after I picked him up, proceeded to text me, I knew you were going to do that. That was predictable. Da, da, da.
Yeah, it's
4 points, last 4 games. Nothing super crazy, still awesome.
Yeah.
20 shots on goal.
tell me what his stats were before that.
And you know what? Even the week before that, he's been turning up.
I don't know.
He reclaimed his spot on, what was it?
Second power play, probably
No, the one above that.
third line.
No.
The one above that.
Second line, power play 1. And you know what? Honestly, at this point, I would rather have a player on line 2 in Florida because he's hanging out there with Carter Verhaeghe and Brad Marchand on the second line, whereas they have E2 Luosterainen and Anton Lundell and Sam Reinhart on the first line. So I would
Yeah, that second line is a little more fun.
I would take line 2 right now, and then he moves back into that center spot on PP1. Yep. Anything to say about that? I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart
Well,
for giving me a power play 1 player on potentially one of the most exciting teams in the NHL going forward here.
you know, when Matthew Tkachuk comes back and takes that spot from
Verhaeghe.
Mr. Bennett,
From
then
Carter Verhaeghe.
then you know I'm sure you'll be talking about him very soon. on
My
our
drop
Stick
for the
Crew
week is
drops
a-
video. Yeah.
Won't happen.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, buddy.
All right. Moving on over to injury updates. Seth Jarvis and Jacob Slavin week to week with upper body injuries.
Yeah, that's pretty big for Carolina. They've I mean, I don't know. They're still in 4th place in the entire league, so like it's not super worrying, but
No.
you know, if they're out long term, it is a little more concerning cuz that's your best defenseman. That's your best defensive defenseman,
Yeah.
for sure. And
I think he's the best defensive defenseman in the whole league.
he's
Jacob Slavin, yeah.
dude, in the 4 Nations, he was unreal. That's when I like really got to like
Yeah, 100%.
watch him like at his full potential there. But like,
No timetable, kind of concerning on Jarvis.
yeah, they got Jackson Blake on that top power play now.
Oh,
So maybe you go look to add a guy like him.
Yep.
He's also on the top line with Aho and Ehlers.
Mhm.
I don't see him staying there when Jarvis is back, because Jarvis is he's been a staple piece in that offense for quite a while now. But if you're thin at forwards, go check him out.
no time frame, eh? For Seth Jarvis.
No.
Does that affect
Or Slavin.
Does that affect possibly the Olympic roster?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to come out with that on what, New Year's?
New Year's Day, I think, yeah.
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 I'm stoked, but I wonder if that has
Yeah, it could
like,
have some
Olympic
ramifications
roster
for sure, yeah.
implications. Because I know with JT's injury.
That's who I was
Yeah.
gonna segue to. Yeah, JT Miller moves to the IR now, with an upper body injury. He was seen with wearing a sling the other day. Not a great look, but yeah, he could be cut from that too. So that's
Dang, crazy, man.
yeah. Team Canada could be looking a little better.
And then we got Jari out multiple weeks with the lower body.
Who saw
injury.
that coming?
That is just
Womp womp.
so Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah,
To
it
trade
is.
for a goaltender and have him go out for multiple weeks and
Have
be
him fucking-
right back to where you were.
Yeah, we never really
Back in the
talked
shits.
about we didn't get to talk about the Jari Skinner trade.
No, I think that happened like the day after the last pod, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, personally, I think it was a bit of a lateral.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Like, Jari is obviously the better goaltender. But
He is, but like it's so Edmonton
is he-
too that fucking Jari was picked up by the Pens off of waivers.
He was
What
no.
were
He
you
was.
about to say.
They also placed Jari on waivers last year. Like this guy
Exactly.
was almost
Yeah.
run out of town.
Yeah.
And like he's consistently injured. I don't disagree. I at the end of the day, I do think he's a better goalie than Stuart Skinner. But
by how much?
I don't think it's a lot.
Not much,
I think it's
and like it
thin
evens out
margin.
even more with
John Gibson is
not
still
being
better.
there.
Yeah, no, I think that's 100% a true statement. And say what you want about Stuart Skinner, like I think he needed to get out of Edmonton, but one thing that guy does is like he plays. He doesn't.
Yeah,
he doesn't
he's
have
not
like an
hurt, no.
extensive. He doesn't have an extensive injury history,
True.
and so that was I don't know. We shall see. The guy needs a new helmet though. Fuck, I hate looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. We were filming the football pod last week, and I was bitching about that for like an hour.
Yeah, it was
Because they were
pretty-
playing each
they were
other.
playing each other. It was
I was like,
pretty
just
hilarious.
fucking take one helmet off, throw it across the ice, and my God, what a stupid sight.
Yeah.
I honestly though I like the move for both guys. Like I think they both needed a bit of a change of scenery, maybe
It's a good change of scenery.
career
trade.
revival for
Hopefully.
well, I don't
In
even know
terms
if
of
you call it
fantasy,
a revival for
brother.
Skinner.
Yeah.
Did
I don't
you
think
see
he's really
Skinner's
ever
first
broken
game?
out.
He's ass.
Did you see Skinner's first game against Edmonton?
It'll take some time.
I put the over under on the Stick Crew Instagram story, and I think he let in 4 or 5, maybe.
I think it was.
I think it'll take some time.
Didn't Montreal light him up too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought I
but
saw that as well.
Edmonton looked like fucking joyful to light him up.
Yeah, do not.
They're like, we've been waiting on this one, motherfucker.
Dude, payback's a bitch.
Fuck, I kind of felt bad though when Leon got his 1,000th point.
He was just sitting there.
Oh, dude,
that
that was so fucking
That was
awkward. Just
brutal.
to even look.
Depressing, eh?
One thing we didn't mention though is that the Pens also got Brett Kulak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that adds another level to the deal because I don't think he's a bad defenseman. I think he's a 4-5, and it's the end of his deal as well this year, so they can move him off and package more assets. So I think the Pens won the trade, but
Yeah.
time will tell.
I think the Pens won the trade for sure on the sheer fact that they could have had Jari off of waivers for free.
Yep.
Mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of fantasy, though, I wouldn't roster Stuart Skinner still.
Nope, I wouldn't either. No,
God, no.
and he is like more rostered than he should be. I think it's
Save
like
yourself.
64%.
Save yourself. My God. Yeah, it's hilarious that Jari's already on the IR. The Oilers fans really thought they had a savior on their hands, and
Yeah,
Right back to Calvin Pickard, baby.
yeah.
Right on back.
Calvin Pickard hoops. Is,
Hey, good thing they didn't hit the deadline yet. You know, they still have time.
Yeah.
fuck me.
We'll give you Devin Cooley for first.
All right.
Post McDavid first would be nice.
We do have Werenski day-to-day lower body. Yeah, whatever.
It was a pretty ugly shot that he took, but who knows, man.
Yeah.
It does worry me a little bit because
Should be okay.
Werenski's injury history is god awful. It's not great. So
Yeah, but it was. I think a lot of it was upper body injuries that were the problem. For him, so.
just keep an eye on it.
He misses one game.
Yeah.
I think you know what? I think if it was actually that bad, he'd be put on week to week almost right away. So
In terms of fantasy, if you're owning Zach Werenski, he's obviously having an unreal year in terms of production, you know, points and everything. When he comes back healthy, is he a guy that you could possibly sell high on? Because he is currently in the top 10
yeah,
of fantasy players.
Yeah.
I think you could. I don't know if you need to though. Like stud defensemen are so few and far between, hard to come by. I'd usually try to, unless you're looking at another defenseman that has stud potential that isn't doing that right now, and you're projecting them to kind of go up and take that spot, grab a piece on top of that.
Or if you're tearing
Sure.
up.
Sure. Or if you're tearing up. But I like to hold on to those top tier defensemen as much as possible.
I don't know if he's gonna be super reliable down the stretch. So I feel like if there's an offer on the table where you can deepen your team, you know, like package him and get like another defenseman and a pretty decent forward or a goalie and a forward, you know, like if you're relatively deep at D other than Sam Werenski, then I say make the move because I don't know, that man, he can be as fragile as a candy cane sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe two.
Yeah.
Maybe two candy canes, yeah.
Not that Spencer.
Too
would
soon.
know. That's
Not that I would know. What is two candy canes like? I don't know. I've only ever had one.
Well, we're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, we're not.
So.
We signed an NDA on the candy cane performance.
Yeah.
Because during that one time, we shoved them right. No,
Yeah, you'll have to talk to our lawyers, okay?
All right.
You'll have to subscribe to the OnlyFans for that content.
Yeah, it's there. It's oof.
All right. Moving on over. Quinn Hughes trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might as well touch on it, you know.
Let's
it's
touch
probably
on it.
some of the
Yeah,
biggest
first of
news.
all, fuck you to the people of Minnesota. You guys bitch and you complain a fucking awful lot.
we dropped
God
one TikTok. We dropped one TikTok talking about how Minnesota probably is not going to be passing either Colorado or Dallas. And here they are.
Pre-Quinn Hughes trade, might I add. Pre-Quinn Hughes
Pre-Quinn Hughes
which
trade.
we put a fucking disclaimer in for.
Yeah.
In big bold
Ruthless.
letters, mind you. There's this was filmed pre-Quinn Hughes trade.
Guys, I'm a Vikings fan. Have mercy, please.
My God, Minnesota has some riders.
No kidding.
A lot of wee motherfuckers, too. Keep doubting us. I forgot you were a fucking defensive pairing with Quinn Hughes. Fucking Lady Wild fan 682.
and they were upset, eh? That we
Living.
penciled them in.
They were livid.
third, eh?
At third. And
Well,
where,
didn't they get
where are
the-
they still?
And
Yeah.
didn't Colorado just whatcha?
Oh,
They beat you
yeah,
5-1
they did.
yesterday.
You know, that was the funny thing about it.
they did.
Is
Quinn
we
Hughes.
penciled
Yeah.
in at third, and even they had enough sense to know Colorado was like still too much because all the comments were like, "Hey, we could very easily be second."
Yeah.
They had no faith that they're passing Colorado still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colorado put a whooping on them.
Yeah,
That was fun to watch.
yeah. There's certain like okay, we'll clear it up. We'll say it's possible that they could grab second.
I think it is in the realm of possibility. I think it's hilarious too that
Dallas is good.
that division, like
Exactly, Dallas is good.
they are top 3 like in the league too, not just the division. Like They are 1, 2, and 3 in the entire league. Like, I feel bad for for whoever else is in the Central, man. Like, Chicago, Winnipeg, Nashville, St. Louis, and Utah, man, like, y'all are not making it out of the trenches for a while.
Oh, and like, yeah, Colorado's going to contend for a while. Minnesota's window is like, we are just hitting it. Dallas, we're just hitting it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, the return too. I honestly really like for Vancouver. Marco Rossi, Z Buyam, Liam Ogren, if that's how you pronounce that one, and a 26 first round pick. I think with the way that they're going, I think that's a good return.
Well, yeah, and I feel like we touched on it in the group chat too. Like, 'cause I think Bray thought it was the shittiest return, and I'm like, their hands were kind of forced.
Yeah.
He's not re-signed with Minnesota in the deal.
Yeah.
This is a potential rental option.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking return for a guy that might fuck off on you next offseason.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just think a lot of people were expecting like a top tier defenseman plus like 3 first round.
People were expecting the monster haul, which,
without an extension, that's unrealistic.
I think the only team that was giving that up would have been New Jersey, who probably just wants to try their luck at getting them anyway.
Do you want to know something crazy though? I feel like New Jersey is trying to handcuff Vancouver. No. Because I don't know if you guys saw, did you guys see Quinn Hughes' interview after his first game? Well, he had thanked Bill Guerin, who's the Wild's GM, for giving up so much for him and how he was so honored. I don't know. It just kind of felt like he was throwing shots at Tom Fitzgerald, the Devils general manager.
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean,
it's possible. What a nightmare for the Power Play 1 battle it would be. Actually, it wouldn't even be a battle. It'd be Quinn Hughes's. But
be pretty awkward.
It would suck for everybody who owns either Luke Hughes or Dougie Hamilton.
Yeah. I think fuck it. I think they put both Hughes on there. I think they run Quinn and Luke Hughes. Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? All 3 of them on one power play?
Yeah, you probably do, actually.
Hughes run?
Yeah, dude. Of course you do that.
But we'll never know.
Hey, I don't know. Like, do you think that he just walks like from Minnesota? If New Jersey offers him like a good enough deal, I mean,
that could be in the cards. Like, he could be thinking he has a better shot to win something in Minnesota.
Maybe he wins a cup this year in Minnesota and then just walks
on off to New Jersey.
Yeah.
But
why the fuck
I
not?
think the guy really does want to play with his brothers at some point.
I would too,
100%.
though. You know what I mean?
I think like you've got this
sweet.
rare scenario that 2 of your brothers are already on one team.
Mm-hmm.
You're the odd man.
You're the
out
missing
of the mix.
piece. Yeah.
Here's what we know though.
Christmas is a pain in the ass. You know?
Starting next year, they're paying Kirill the Thrill $17.5 million, right? And then Matt Boldy's making what, like 12, I believe. Like, they got a lot of guys. Brock Faber, right? I don't know. Like, you think Quinn's gonna want to take a hometown discount? Like, this will be the biggest contract of his whole career.
That would be such a slap in the face.
Players usually do that towards the end of their careers, right? It's not something you do when you're in, like, this will be the most money he'll ever make during any contract period.
Yeah.
I also think Minnesota's probably also looking at it that way a bit. Like, he could fuck off. We have now a 2-year window in front of us.
And we just lost our franchise defenseman, Zeke William, first round pick.
Like, I think that it's a big gamble for them where they're basically saying in the next 2 years we need to win a cup. If he re-signs beyond that, great. If he doesn't, then we're fucked.
You got a guy like Jesper Wallstad who's really come out of the gate.
Yeah.
Like I don't hate their chances.
I don't either.
They got a really good team.
And we'll clip that too. We don't hate your chances, Minnesota Wild fans. We don't hate your chances.
We all know you guys don't watch the full fucking episode, so there's your piece of that.
You're just not as good as Colorado and Dallas. All right, okay, now moving on.
We like your chances if you don't have to see Colorado and Dallas. So
all right.
And Tage Thompson is going right to the Rangers, boys.
We're just checking all boxes. Ivan Demidov.
Yes.
Ivan Demidov mentioned.
Yeah.
All right, we're clear. I think we're good here. It's we'll touch on Nico Collins in an hour here.
Speaking of the Hughes brothers, Jack Hughes made his long-awaited return after missing a month or two, like 2 months maybe.
Yeah.
So that's huge for them. He scored in his first game back.
Did you see who was at the game?
Who was at the
What
game?
game?
The Devils game.
Oh, Tate McRae.
She was.
So the Flames-
That's you timing? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
TJ's like, it was me. I was at the game with Tate McRae.
Yeah. And Hannah.
Yeah. had to play it safe on that one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's huge for them because they started to really slide in the standings here, but the East is still wide open, with all these West powerhouses. I feel like you're pretty safe with
it's
how
like
the East is looking.
What's that? The 20 is it 22 jump shooter to 21, where they take the drugs and one of them's having like a god awful trip, and the other's in like Candyland.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
East and the West in the NHL right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass and titties. Ass
Yeah.
and titties.
But yeah, pretty huge for the Devils there. So maybe we'll see them climbing back up.
Mhm.
The Wild getting whipped by Colorado. Colorado's 5th straight win. They're just
I don't know if it says as much about. Well, it doesn't say much about Minnesota. It just says that much more about Colorado.
Yeah, it's like
100%.
Because
Minnesota, like as much shit as we've talked today, that is a really good hockey
they're
team.
a good team. Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you're whooping a really good hockey team, what the fuck does that make you?
Yeah.
That is Colorado's on something different this year, man.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Sidney Crosby, he becomes the Penguins' all-time scoring leader, passing Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
Pretty huge.
Which is nuts,
Crazy.
man. Like pretty much every other franchise in the NHL, that guy's the all-time scoring leader like a decade ago. But since that's the bar,
Yeah.
nuts.
It's crazy.
Do you guys put a little bit of an asterisk just because Mario Lemieux did have cancer and was out for a couple of years? Like, I always think I'm like,
I know.
Sid is so good too, and you want him to be the leader, but Mario was out for a couple of years, so it's like,
Yeah.
maybe you kind of do, but then at what point do you take it off?
That's true.
Because you'll never actually know.
yeah, that's true.
So
Fuck you, Mario.
yeah. Love
Yeah,
him.
we don't want to be for
No,
Mario Lemieux
no,
fans.
no.
Either. That's
Oh, right. No.
Yeah. Love them both. They're both tremendous,
Yeah.
historic hockey players, and it's super cool to see that they were able to break records on the same team.
yeah. That Gretzky guy can suck a chode though.
LA Kings legend, Wayne Gretzky.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
gonna piss some people off.
St. Louis Blues
I'll wear my
legend
jersey
Wayne
next
Gretzky.
podcast.
New York Rangers
Rangers
legend,
legend.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, one of the St. Louis Blues of all time.
What was that other team he played for? I can't remember, dude. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you. No, I think they're located just outside of Red Deer or something.
What I can tell
Calgary.
you though,
No.
what I can tell you though,
I think I'd remember.
is those Edmonton fans in Mexico really did not like that I had a Wayne Gretzky Kings jersey.
Right.
Oh, they hated that part.
Yeah.
I was already outnumbered, and then I turned around and I made it that much worse for myself. Like, he's ours, They're freaking out.
brother.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Now, I want to post a question to you guys. Since we were just talking about Sid the kid. Sid the grown man now, I guess.
Yeah.
What do we
Yeah,
call him?
the Sid the Unk, yeah,
Sid-
Uncle
Sid the
Sid,
Mid.
Sid the Mid, no, middle-aged man.
Yes.
Middle-aged man.
Yeah.
No.
Let's find words.
Yeah, we were not. No, we were not claiming.
Yeah, Sid the middle-aged man. Yeah.
Middle-aged man.
Yeah, he is. He has not been a kid for a while here.
Just cut to Philip
That's
Rivers.
hilarious,
For
Tom.
those of you,
For Philip Rivers to be
and
on
that
the
being
screen.
He was like,
everybody who can't
I
see
heard that. I
Philip
heard that
Rivers
shit.
was looking angry on the TV right about
That's
now.
hilarious.
Let me continue though.
Yeah, let's get to the.
Sidney Crosby. Over under TJ's overs and
Unders.
over under. Sidney Crosby plays till he's 46 years old.
Ooh,
Under.
Really? Oh, it's totally under, but that's crazy. 46?
under for sure.
Okay, what about 42?
How old is he now?
He's 38.
Yeah, 42. I think even still maybe under. That's a
But he's
tiny
still
lot.
point per game
Really?
at 38.
I know.
Right?
Okay, 42.
The thing
I'm
about
cutting that
Crosby,
out.
man, is like he doesn't. He could retire tomorrow if he wanted.
I'm gonna
There's
take.
nothing left to do.
He does have 3 cups.
I'm
How
gonna
many?
take
know?
I'm gonna take the goalpost on that one. I think he plays to exactly 42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's really at this point just when he decides to stop.
Do you guys think he's a career Pen though?
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
And he should be.
Really?
Unless
He's-
he really,
he's not-
really wants. The only other team I think he ever goes to would be the Avs.
I think Montreal.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the only way he's not a career Pen is if he wants to go play with his Tim Hortons pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nady
Fully
Mac.
agree on that one.
I hear you.
And I think that's a
still
big
at
if.
that don't think that's happening.
No, and I think the only situation that would happen is if he was looking at like if the only cup he won came all the way back in like 2009, was it?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if that was the only
if he
cup
only
he
had the
ever
one,
won,
yeah.
he wants to but he's got the stacked resume already. I just don't see why they would move him. Now if the Pens move him, because that's the other thing, like he's good enough right now that it almost fucks up direction for them.
I just can't see them. I think there's a line where you just don't do shit like that and you just soak the cost of what it is
I
gonna
agree,
be.
yeah, I've
And
said
I
it
think
before,
that's-
like-
I think that's totally where you just soak
There's
the
some
cost.
guys that just earn that
Yeah.
right to stay put.
I don't think he really wants to leave.
And I don't think he wants to leave either.
So while I agree with you guys, does it like the Penguins did just get sold last week? And I wonder with new ownership, maybe if they want to go in a new direction. I don't know. You know, it's
I
just
think
something to think about, right?
He's-
Even with
just
new
your
owners,
guy.
You have to, if you at all understand hockey, which I hope you do, if you own an NHL team, you have to respect the fact that Sidney Crosby is one of the greatest of all time, and you just don't move.
yeah.
And he has been there.
Unless he wants it,
Oh yeah.
Unless
then
he
that's a
wants
different
it,
story.
yeah.
And then I mean like that's the same principle too. If he wants it, then you probably gotta respect
think
it
you
enough
just
to
get
give
him
it to
drunk.
yeah.
Exactly, it just goes the other way.
I think you
right?
just get him drunk at a Penguins Christmas party and just float it out there like, hey, Sid, you know that guy Nathan McKinnon? You guys are good friends, right?
Kabowski.
He's like, oh yeah, I fucking love that guy. Send me there right now. And he's like, oh,
How much do you
got your plane tickets, buddy.
I got a question for you guys, and it's gonna sound nuts, but I'm just curious. What are the chances that we end up seeing Connor McDavid and Nathan McKinnon on the same team ever in their careers?
Zero.
Well,
Zilch.
4 Nations. We'll see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the same
That
NHL
much-
team.
I think none.
Do you
I
think
that's
even
nothing.
if one of them ends up being kind of like a little wash, like Patrick Kane kind of thing?
It would have to be that. That's the only scenario I think that ever occurs.
And I
I
don't think either of them are going to become washed.
I just don't think there's any teams that can pay for both of them, honestly.
Like those would
That's-
literally also only be the trade pieces involved. If you're trading for a McDavid, you'd probably have to cough up your McKinnon.
And they're both
If you're
centers
trading
too.
for McKinnon, you
Yeah.
probably
They're
have
both
to
centers.
cough up
Yeah,
your
you're not
McDavid.
putting one of
the
them on the
assumption
second
in
line.
that question is somebody has fallen off late in their career.
Yeah.
It's more of
I mean,
that
there
kinda
it's like
cool
there
little,
it's a maybe, but
yeah.
it would have to be. a pretty
But
steep
again,
fall-off,
we're also
probably.
talking about two of the greatest in our generation, and I don't think that's going to happen anyways.
Isn't that crazy to think about? They are our like McDavid and McKinnon are like our Ovi and Sid.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Boys, I'm
Anyway.
turning 26 in a month. Ovi and Sid are my Ovi and Sid.
Cut to the clip of you interviewing
Craig.
Craig Conroy.
Craig Conroy, yeah.
Yeah, that's a relic. I love that.
Yeah, that's a that's a holy unk status, man.
Yeah.
I'm half of Philip Rivers.
Yeah. All All right, you guys, we're going to get into our waiver wire ads for week 12 of the fantasy hockey season here. It is a very weird week with Christmas and Boxing Day and everything. We got some time off, but we're looking at the better schedules for this week in terms of the NHL. Teams playing 3 games with 2 off nights are Philadelphia Flyers, Seattle Kraken, Tampa Bay Lightning, and then teams with 2 games and 2 off nights are the Columbus Blue Jackets. And the stinker teams that only have 1 game are the Utah Mammoth and the Winnipeg Jets. So stay clear of those guys.
Wah, wah.
Whamp, whamp. But
Picking them up.
I'm gonna start it off here with Ryan Hartman from the Minnesota Wild. He's kind of been slowly lighting it up here with a few goals in his last few games. He's 19% rostered, playing on the top line with Kaprizov, second power play, and that might not have as much appeal as a guy like Vladimir Tarasenko maybe, but we know that Ryan Hartman can score.
It might.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. He's kind of just like inevitable. He'll like go away for a year and then he'll like somehow find relevance somewhere.
I know.
Just cause.
He had that year
just
like
to do it.
Yeah, it's just that it makes no sense, but he just continually does it.
like what was it 2 years ago that he had it was like a 70-point season or something
and it was like, oh, Ryan Hartman. And then
everybody drafted him high and then just
and then last year it was right back down to where it should have been.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to do something again.
And he's not the most unreal player, but
No.
But the guy hustles and he shoots the puck quite a lot, which you love to see. He's got 3 straight games with goals, and he's gonna have a good plus minus no matter what. He's playing on a line with Kirill Kaprizov, and even though he's not on that top power play, I think that Zuccarello and Joel Eriksson Ek have the potential to lose that job. If it's anybody on that power play, Boldy, Hughes, and Kaprizov are locks, but I feel like Joel Eriksson Ek and Zuccarello have had those low points in their career that they can possibly
dip a bit.
Dip and give that spot to Ryan Hartman. You never know. So it could just be a short-term ad, but he's still going to be on the ice with Quinn Hughes, and you love that exposure there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And my next guy is going to be Chandler Stevenson, Vegas Golden Knight legend. Chandler Stevenson from the Seattle Kraken, and I know.
Chandler Stevenson?
Yeah. Okay, Jesus Christ. Holy.
It makes sense when you look at it on paper.
It's
it
not
makes
Adolf
sense.
Hitler. Come on, boys. What did this man do to you?
when you look at it on paper, it makes sense. And then you look at his fucking point log on fantasy, and then you're like, how?
Dude.
How are you possibly this ineffective? It's like ever since he left Vegas, he's just, I don't know. But that's a lot of games. It's a good schedule this week. So
I don't know what
I get it.
I don't know what you're talking about with inconsistency, because our boy Chandler Stevenson is on an 8-game point streak. He has 4 straight games with goals and is playing on that top line and top power play. He's getting the most ice time out of most forwards on this team. He's shooting the puck quite a lot. He blocks here and there. Honestly, dude, if I'm looking at anybody on this Seattle Kraken team,
it makes sense.
I
just hate it. It's
Love
just
that
gross.
he threw out an our boy.
Because I've had Chandler Stevenson.
Our boy, yes, mine and yours.
Yeah.
Friend of the pod.
I've had Chandler Stevenson on so many fantasy teams, and he's broken my heart so many times. Yeah. So maybe I'm just a little blinded to that, but
go get him for this week. It's
get him for this week.
It's a good schedule.
Yeah, especially if he's hot right now. Don't expect him to stay hot. It's Chandler Stevenson.
Yeah. Another guy that's really hot right now is Fabian Zetterlund from the Ottawa Senators. He is currently playing on the top line and second power play for Ottawa. And even though he's on that second power play, the man is putting up points like crazy. He's playing with Brady Tkachuk. He's got 5 points in his last 2 games, and is another guy that is just shooting the puck quite a lot and just benefiting from playing with a really hot team right now. Stützle's hot, Tkachuk is hot, and I mean, as long as he's getting that top line deployment.
We don't need to know those opinions on this podcast. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Not to mention they're wrong, man. Brady Tkachuk's is one ugly
Yeah.
mug.
Matthew's definitely the better looking half.
Maybe that's what'll get him on the pod, so they can argue it out.
Yeah.
You know what I
He's
mean?
better looking.
Brady, you ugly fuck, if you want to
There goes our chance.
come defend your ogre face to the masses of people like you.
But yeah, Zetterlund, he's only 8% rostered, and as long as he's playing on that top line, it looks like he's going to be putting up a pretty reliable amount of points here. So go get him while he's on this hot streak. That'll bring us over to Spanrad. Let's hear your waiver wire ads.
Yeah. Waiver wire ads I got for you here. I'm going to start off with Dmitry Voronkov. 31% rostered.
All reliable.
So he's definitely a just go check kind of guy. He's going to be taken in some of your platforms. But that being said, line 2, power play 1. He gets you some minuses, but he also gets you quite a few points. So he's a good pickup. He's got 3 games this week, I believe. And he did get bumped down to line 2.
Shout out Mason Marchman.
Granted, A, I don't know
He's coming.
I don't know if that's going to stick around. And B, when you're on a line with Sean Monahan and Miles Wood, I feel all right about that as well. It's definitely not Fantilli and Marchenko, but it's not I don't think it's a gigantic drop down. I think he can take advantage of some opportunities down there for sure.
Dude, they shuffle the lines like crazy on that team. Like every game, I swear.
And he kept his power play 1 status, so
He's been one of the most reliable just point guys in general on that team in the last like 2-3 years. So
I've streamed him multiple times this year.
Yep.
And he's been great. So I'm gonna continue to do so. And then next up here we have Anton Forsberg. So with the injury to Darcy Kemper, we're looking at more than likely a heavy workload from Anton Forsberg. What?
Oh, brother!
We're more than likely looking at a heavy workload to Anton Forsberg, unfortunately, by the time
what team
this
does
is
he
out.
play for?
Yeah.
Ottawa Senators?
The best team in the West. Moving on.
This is after we just talked about the top 3 teams in the West.
You know what sucks about this podcast is for some reason, any of my favorite teams, well, they don't have enough fans for me to be backed up when I say stuff.
Bingo. Bingo, yeah. The fucking 3 guys out there that are Chargers and Kings fans, go ride for him in the comment section.
The Kings have more fans. I might get some Kings fans in there, but you know
might
what?
get 1 or 2, yeah.
I'm not going to hold my breath on the Chargers fans.
Yeah, man, I've been to LA. They couldn't give a fuck about the Kings.
You know what?
There's a lot more going on there.
I'm pretty sure that they're just pissed off they got to change into ice before the Lakers game every now and then.
Hey.
Hey,
there is one guy that cares about the LA Kings.
who's that?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell,
Right,
baby!
yeah, Will Ferrell.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the best. Yeah.
Hey,
right there, wow.
I didn't even realize. The elf himself.
Shout out to Will Ferrell, big LA guy.
Do love Will Ferrell.
Except
Yeah.
even he's not a fucking Chargers fan, so
So, okay, enough.
I'll degrade them more on the next pod.
Unfortunately, we will not be seeing. Well, by the time you guys see this video, you probably won't be able to go pick up Anton Forsberg for the game that's currently happening during this podcast. And by probably, I mean you definitely won't be able to be. So you're going to be looking at Seattle and Anaheim. Yeah, I like those matchups going forward.
Yeah. Right on. Connor, let's hear it, man.
brother. Yeah, man, I'm just going with a couple low rostered guys, maybe a little upside there. Matt Zuccarello, that's my first guy. I know he said he could fall off, hasn't yet.
Hey, I mean,
line 1, power play 1. That's just a good spot to be in, and
It is,
A fucking good team to be on for that kind of scenario.
especially right now.
You know, they're red hot. And
Did you say good team?
I did. The Minnesota Wild, they're a good team. Third best team in their division for sure.
Yeah, just thought thought we would make that clear, you know.
Yeah, we did say good team. They are good.
Yeah.
We're no Matt Zuccarello, man. Just a good situation all around.
Yeah, that's fucking unreal deployment. I mean, he was gone with injury for a little
Yeah.
while because Vince Dunn just absolutely wrecked him. But
Yeah.
but yeah, hey man, if I could, I'd run upstairs and I would whip out my Matt Zuccarello New York Rangers jersey.
All right.
I would whip that shit out.
That
but,
is an insane own.
But yeah, he's he's just solid.
Yeah,
And he's playing with
19% rostered, so he's probably there.
Oh, if he's still out there, go get him, man. Like
it just doesn't hurt.
over Ryan Hartman, I'd probably go get him. He's probably just gonna have more sustained production
It's just a
there.
good situation to be in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You know, it's just a good. He's bound to fuck his way into something.
yeah. These
Yeah.
ads aren't in any priority ranking at all.
No.
So
No, just go get him. 19% roster. That's fucking the same amount as Hartman.
yeah.
Mhm.
Which
Which is actually wild.
a little crazy. Yeah, actually wild.
Ah.
I did that on purpose.
Womp, womp. We need a fucking soundboard, man. we need like a womp womp.
Oh, dude, we do not have the attention span for a soundboard. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
we put Richie in the corner.
Yeah, no.
Press funny buttons.
Yeah, we're not starting that right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's gonna
Wrong one, Rishi.
Yeah, my next guy, man, recent trade acquisition, Mason Marchment. Not much on it, man. Just kind of an upside play there. He's only 11% rostered, but line 1, power play 2 on the Jackets right now. Maybe it pans out, maybe it doesn't.
Eh.
The nice thing about adding a guy is you can always just fucking drop him after if need be.
Yeah.
If it doesn't pan out, but yeah, that's more of a low gamble kind of play. See what you can
Yeah.
get there.
They have so many like second, third liners.
They
on this
do.
Team. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Can I
Question for
mention
the
one
class?
player that didn't necessarily fit the amount of games or schedule piece?
Since you raised
just-
your hand so politely, you sure can.
Right? I didn't even need to grab the talking stick. Yeah, Colin Graff on the San Jose Sharks
Nice
has
pick.
been lighting it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
That is potentially someone who, if he continues on even remotely close to this kind of pace, you're going to get a huge value in. So it might not necessarily make sense if you need a whole bunch of points this week, just because of the game schedule. But I mean, hey, maybe he does. Maybe he does. So
Long-term ad. I mean,
absolutely long-term ad.
he's a young stud, and that team is just full of young talent. So
Like San Jose's still got 2 games this week, one of which being against the Vancouver Canucks. So
yeah,
The Canucks are on a heater.
yeah, they're losing to Philly right now. So
Oh, are they?
Yikes!
Oh, yes, they are.
What's the score?
let me check.
Damn it! It's not good for our tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, it's not a.
5-2 final.
So that 4-game win streak is it's not going on anymore, eh?
Yeah.
That would be how
not that
win
anyone
streaks
thought it
end.
was real, anyways.
Uh,
Except for TJ.
I thought they were in the cup.
yeah. Yeah.
There goes my hot take for today.
Yeah. Okay, where are we going next?
We are to TJ.
Oh,
TJ, yeah.
This is I have 2 waiver wire ads. My first one,
Let me just say, I love your first one.
I love you too, man. Oh,
Love it.
yeah, Josh Norris.
You didn't say that when I had him on a few weeks ago. Bastard.
I don't know. You probably pissed me off or something. TJ, I love that selection.
So yeah, he suffered an upper body injury. Unfortunately, as he does, typically in the first game of the year against the Rangers. But in the
It's like
last
clockwork.
8 games, dude's been on fire. He has 10 points, 4 goals, 6 assists. He's their second line center right now. He's on power play 1. He was a part of the original trade for Dylan Cousins, and I don't think it was an awful trade at the time. Well, no, I did say it was a pretty awful trade.
Yeah.
I was just worried about his injury history, and it didn't look good with him obviously getting injured first game of the year, but he's bounced back really well, man. So that's good for Buffalo. I mean, they're on a 6-game win streak. I mean, unless they're losing tonight, and I don't know about it, but they look hot right now. And my second waiver wire ad is Jacob Fowler from the Montreal Canadiens. In 4 starts, he's 2-1-1. He has a .915 save percentage, and he had a shutout against the Pens. I think this guy's the future for Montreal. I don't think Sam Montembeault, obviously he isn't it. They were having issues with Jacob Dobish too. They've just had issues with goaltending all year.
I think one of those guys has to go by the deadline.
I would,
and it's not going to be Fowler.
Wasn't this the same situation they were in last year? They had to deal a goalie at the deadline.
They're dealing someone.
who did they deal with?
Jake Allen. Or was that the year before?
I think it was the year before.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
But yeah, no, Jacob Fowler, he was highly touted in college last year. I believe he was a Hobie Baker finalist as well. He's a good goalie. He's on a heater right now, and I think you guys should pick him up.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Love that.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the hot takes here. Actually, I'm gonna do a separate fucking outro for this here. Just since I'm gonna make it into a separate YouTube video because I don't want to record.
You said that's going to do it for the hot takes.
Did I actually say hot takes?
You did.
Holy fuck.
Dude, I'm sitting
All
there
right.
like, were they doing hot takes? I just wasn't paying attention.
What was it? What
I
was
just
it
agreed
this?
with all of them. Like, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
My
Yo,
hot
that-
take is you should pick up Jacob Fowler on waivers.
that fucking that candy cane going crazy. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's because you have fucking 2 in there.
Yeah, fucking lay off on the candy canes for a little bit, bud.
Bullshit.
Let's get into our favorite segment of the week. Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
This is a segment where we give a hot take and eat a hot chip. So Spencer, you're up.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's
So
hear
my hot take for the week, and it's actually a season-long one, is at the end of the fantasy season, Lane Hudson is going to end up being a top 3 defenseman in fantasy point scoring.
You would say that after just trading for him.
Yes, I would.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Gross.
this guy likes to think with his dick, eh?
Just gross.
Dude, my hot take, man, and I'm gonna walk back a hot take I made earlier this year because they've still kind of just stayed put as a shitty team. Currently, they're sitting in the bottom 3 of the East, and I think that they stay there. The Toronto Maple Leafs. I think
Shit.
it's just probably a shitty write-off season for them. Oh yeah, right.
Not too shabby. Oh, that fucking gluten.
Gosh darn gluten.
Let's still hear it, TJ.
All right, my hot take, pretty in line with Connor here. The Leafs just fired their power play coach today, Mark Savard. I think their head coach, Craig Berube, is not going to be their head coach by the end of the year. I'll give it until April. There's a lot of high expectations in Toronto. Obviously, the pressure's on them right now. I think there's going to be a coaching change.
Damn.
Bye, Craig.
Very nice.
Fair enough, man. For my hot take here, I'm going to stick with a guy that we talked about earlier, Mr. Josh Norris. I think that Josh Norris is only going to miss a total of 2 more games for the rest of the season.
That's pretty hot.
It's crazy that might be the hottest take out of all of us.
Let's see it, Josh.
Josh, if
Stay
you're watching
healthy,
this, play through injury.
Loyal listener, Josh Norris.
Yeah.
Josh, I swear, we love the Buffalo Sabres on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not him, but...
Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
That's going to do it, you guys.
Toasty.
Thank you so much for watching on the YouTube and listening on the Apple and the Spotify. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, do all those things. Follow us on the TikTok and on the Instagram. Leave all your comments, good or bad. We're still going to read them. We might not like him, but we're still gonna read.
Yeah, you're not getting any fucking likes. You hear me right now? We got people bitching to us about Jordan Kyrie right now.
Oh, brother!
There we
I
go.
saw that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the folks commenting on the parlay right now, though. They seem like good people.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Except for that one guy that says it's not going to cash. Fuck you.
Yeah, if you maybe we'll get some hockey parlays going when the football season ends.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It might be
Yeah.
a little tough.
We might. Hockey parlays are a real whore.
Basketball might be the way though. If you guys are into sports betting, you know.
Yeah. We might cook up basketball, baseball.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit of hockey here and
Yeah.
there.
Right on.
Sweet. OnlyFans coming soon.
Peace.
Merry
See ya.
Christmas.
Yeah. Subscribe. Find
Merry
out
Chrysler.
what we did with the candy canes.